The film begins on a Philippine island resort. Darcy Rivera and Tom Fowler have invited their families and friends to their wedding. Darcy attends a meal with her mother, Renata, who believes the large wedding is too ostentatious. Meanwhile, Tom is planning a surprise for Darcy on a motorboat when he is startled by a security guard and falls into the water. Carol, Tom's mother, comes with a second husband, Larry. Simultaneously, Darcy's father, Robert, arrives with his new younger girlfriend, Harriet, which irritates Renata because she still despises Robert after their divorce. While Darcy and Tom are attempting to spend time together, Tom is pulled away by his best friend, who is also his best man, Nicky, leaving Darcy with her younger sister, Jamie. Darcy's attractive ex-boyfriend, Sean, who was invited by Robert, complicates matter. He nicknames Darcy Didi, and his presence makes Tom nervous, with everyone noticing how envious he is. Tom's address is overshadowed by Sean's more personal speech to Darcy. This is followed by a statement by Tom's sister, Jenny, on her recent marital issues. Darcy and Tom try to relax and get intimate with one another, but they are interrupted by Carol, who enters with words she believes are encouraging but arrogant. The pair eventually find themselves slipping apart. The wedding is the next morning. During the wedding preparations, a party of pirates makes their way to the island after discovering the couple's wedding webpage. Darcy is assisted into her dress by Renata, Jamie, and Carol, but she has an uneasy feeling. Darcy contacts Tom to meet privately, and she expresses her dissatisfaction with having everyone come to the Philippines for their wedding because she never wanted a large wedding. They fight until they decide to cancel the wedding, just as pirates invaded the resort and kidnapped the employees and visitors. When Tom notices this, he rushes to warn Darcy. Because the pirates know how wealthy Robert is, they force everyone into a pool and demand a $45 million ransom from him.
I'm not giving you anything until I find out if my daughter's safe.
Tom drags Darcy out of her room and informs her of what is going on. They see an armed pirate attempting to break in and devise a plot to capture him. While they each try to subdue him with their own ideas, Tom wants to trap him in a net, while Darcy believes spraying his eyes with hairspray will suffice. They are both taken down and tied up together. The pirate then accompanies the couple to their boss, but Darcy begs for a cigarette and uses it to set fire to the pirate's head, prompting him to flee and leaving the pair to try to regain control of their driverless cart. They manage to escape, but Darcy's clothing becomes entangled and is ripped off as a wagon crashes down a cliff. They are then ambushed by a pirate, but Darcy manages to take a grenade from his grasp, and Tom kicks him and causes him to crash against a rock, killing him. This makes him feel terrible for killing a man.
Oh my God, I killed a man! I killed a man!
Darcy and Tom try to unite themselves, but Tom warns Darcy not to drop the grenade she is clutching, since it doesn't have a pin in it, and dropping it may set it off. They manage to find a location with strong mobile coverage, so they make contact for assistance, but they are pushed by additional pirates, and Darcy drops the phone. They descend from a zipline tower, and Darcy dumps the grenade on two pirates, alerting other pirates on their position when it explodes. When the couple lands, they are terrified to see their loved ones being held hostage and seek assistance. The pair enters the kitchen to find out how to cut their ties. A female pirate appears just as they are about to cut themselves free with a deadly slicer. Tom suffers a terrible gash on his hand, causing Darcy a swoon. Tom battles the pirate until she is knocked unconscious by slamming her through a glass window. Darcy comes to her senses and shortens her dress and puts on boots so she may assist Tom preserve their loved ones. Darcy and Tom discover the resort's main office, but there is no internet. Maggie and Ace, the proprietors, conceal the couple in their bunker while tending to Tom's wound. Maggie reveals that the resort was attacked by pirates the previous summer, which Tom was aware of.
The pirates were here last summer? And you let us have our wedding here?
Darcy rants at Tom about this, as well as his propensity of self-sabotage and fears, which prompted him to plan to extravagant wedding. Darcy, Tom responds, is putting on a brave face while actually being terrified. Tom then assumes responsibility for being hostages, as he is the one who brought them all there. When another pirate approaches, Ace and Maggie send the couple down the tunnel, but Tom escapes and surrenders to be captured, leaving Darcy behind. Tom is delivered to the other hostages. He tells the leader of the pirates a Balinese phrase which means F your grandpa, and then holds Sean at knife point. Because Sean has said the phrase earlier, Tom deduced that Sean is the bad guy who hired the pirate, and Tom assumed the pirate were Balinese. He also presents a wedding invitation from one of the pirates, and Tom claims that Sean planned to acquire the ransom from Robert because he did not give him investment money. Sean abandons the performance and flees, joining the pirates and pointing a rifle at Tom. Darcy continues to feel awful about her confrontation with Tom while living with Ace and Maggie, so she is pushed to save everyone himself. Sean enlists the help of the main pirate to track down Darcy, using Harriet as collateral and transporting her in his helicopter. Darcy enters armed with a gun and attempts to reconcile with Tom before confronting the pirate. Darcy is taken captive by the pirate along with other hostages, with one of the pirates especially desiring to kill Darcy because she burns his face. Harriet was in the ruse of the entire time, since Larry had been recording everything and had footage of her and Sean making out. Harriet killed the main pirate in the helicopter by paralyzing him with a pressure point and then throwing him overboard. Darcy and Tom concoct a scheme in which they have an impromptu wedding ceremony in the pool, with the pirates' permit. Carol joins everyone in singing "I'll Be" before the pair seizes a chance to fight back, with Carol also obtaining a gun. They murder the pirate with another grenade, blowing off pyrotechnics that alert Sean and Harriet. While Darcy and Tom try to stop the villains, Ace and Maggie assist the guests in getting to safety. The duo makes it to the docks, where they overpower a juvenile pirate and attempt to steal Tom's surprise speedboat for Darcy. Tom discovers them and tries to get Darcy to join him, but she refuses. She and Tom board the boat, leaving Sean to pursue them. Harriet tries to fire them down from the chopper. As Darcy accelerates the boat, Tom and Sean becomes entangled in a parasail that flies upward. Darcy uses a kick knife Carol gave her to cut the parasol loose, causing Sean to be torn by the helicopter's blade and Harriet to fall into the water as the aircraft crashes. Darcy and Tom return to the island, where they reconcile and agree to proceed with their wedding. Authorities arrive to apprehend the remaining pirate, and Darcy and Tom finally marry. The last fireworks was accidentally set off by Jamie and Ricky, who were hooking up. You have made it this far. In appreciation, please like, subscribe, watch other recaps, and share with your loved ones.